Tesla Colt here, and I'm with John Hutchison, and we're getting ready to replicate an experiment that you demonstrated quite some time ago.
1997 for the time period, yes.
And over here I got a 200 watt amplifier, guitar amp, as a matter of fact. And we got a barium titanate cylinder with various little objects laying on the tray, piece of foam here, metal tray. And this is basically a demonstration of a type of levitation, if I am correct.
Correct, yes.
And is there anything you can tell us about this?
Oh, I find it quite interesting. I used a grounded bridge type crown amplifier. It was 2,500 watts, 0 to 110 volts. And I noticed some very unusual effects with the barium cylinder, and that put out a force field kind of feeling to the cylinder itself. It affected objects around it and would project the noise effects up to several hundred feet away.
Okay, so we're using a much lower power level now, because obviously this thing is not a 2,000 watt amp.
Right.
It's a 200 watt amp. But nonetheless, it is still causing some translational movement within these objects on here. So
exactly, and when I tried to hold it, I could not hold it.
Yeah, while it's running, when you try to grab.
For sure, 98.
Okay, ran out of memory on my card there for a second, but as I was saying, while this thing is running, and I try to grab the cylinder feels very slippery. Like if I tried to pick it up, it would just slip right out of my hands. So here we go. Let's begin the demonstration.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Not quite as impressive as the original demonstration, but nonetheless it does work.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Sure.
Sure.
Now you're using a microphone here,
That's right.
and you're basically generating a feedback type situation so that you're creating a self-resonance within the cylinder. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct, yes.
Okay, so basically that's sort of a simple way of achieving maximum power out of the cylinder by causing it to self-resonate.
Basically, yes. And as your amplifiers get more powerful, the more effects you'll have with something like this.
Yes.
And it's interesting the effect of trying to hold on to it where it's very slippery, but
Yeah, it feels very strange when you try to pick it up. You don't really feel any vibration. It just feels slippery, like it's got, grease on it or something,
Yep, kind of forces your hand off of it.
Yeah, I felt it push my hand at least once.
Okay, Don. Well, I think it did fantastic. Great idea bringing in your amplifier.
All right, well, thanks for the demonstration, John.
Thank you for working it.
Tesla Colt signing out.
There he goes.